Are we on? Are we on? Are we on? I'm just kidding. Hey, welcome back. Today I'm making spaghetti. It's a dressed up version of a really good, I call it gourmet spaghetti. And it's something you can make in the weeknight, like on, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday night after work. It takes, usually when I make the spaghetti, it usually takes me about 30 minutes or so to make it. I try to buy prepared stuff for this spaghetti. I do make a, what do you call it?
Homemade.
A homemade pasta sauce from scratch, which I'll show that later. But today I'm going to show you my just quick dressed up spaghetti. Alright, my ingredients are, I use the Ragu traditional spaghetti sauce. It's a good basic sauce, and I doctor this sauce up. In it, I use ground beef. I use the lean ground beef, and I use ground Italian sausage, and I'm using 2 today because I'm making a double portion for my baby to take back to school with her. I buy the prepared onions in a jar. Yes, these are way more expensive than buying onions already, just regular bag of onions. I'm showing if they can see. Bag of onions. But we're talking convenience sake, so for a quick meal, it's worth it to buy these. So these are two tubs. My son didn't know I was making a double portion, so he only got 2. So I had to chop up 1 onion. And I bought the garlic cloves already peeled in a container half this size, and now it's all nice and chopped up. So that's the ingredients. Oh, and the pasta I use is Barilla. I don't know how to pronounce it. Anyway, this is the best pasta ever in life. And I'm going to use 2 of them because, again, I'm making a double portion of spaghetti. Alright, so over here, I have in this pan, I'm melting some butter and olive oil. And this is going to be to saute the onions and garlic. And in this pan, I have olive oil kind of heating up, and I'm going to cook the sausage in this pan. In fact, I can pour the sauce in now into my big stock pot. And you see all that in there? Don't let that go to waste. Add a little water. Give it a good... Oh, you didn't see me? My bad, dog. Give it a little shake, shimmy. And pour it in there. Don't let it go to waste. I probably could do even more because it's still pretty thick in there. You see that? But we'll let that go for now. Oh, let me show you my seasonings I like to use in mine. Mrs. Dash. This is the original blend. I use Fennel Seeds. No, that's Italian seasoning. My bad. Italian seasoning. Where's the fennel? Here's the Fennel Seeds. What is this one? Extra Italian seasoning because I'm almost out. I use a little tiny pinch of oregano. Accent. And I forgot to get the pepper out. Cracked black pepper. Alright, let's add some onions. The onions are in the pan, and you want to cook the onions for just a couple of seconds just to kind of get them going before you add the garlic, because the garlic can burn pretty easily. And he's adding the sausage to the pan. Being super delicate about it. There we go. And I will show you how I season that. In and of itself, it's good. I like to add some fennel to it and make it really taste good. I take the top off so it's easier to pour in my hand. And then crush it to kind of release some of the oils and the fennel seeds. You can do this with just plain ground pork. You don't have to get the Italian pork if you don't want to, because it's just basically the same thing. It's got sage in it and fennel, but I like to add more fennel. And a little bit of garlic. in there as well. Then once that starts to brown, we'll just chop it up. Alright, so now I'm going to add some garlic to the onions. We like a lot of garlic in our family. This was, I don't know, what do you think, about 15, 20 cloves? For the whole container. So I'm not going to use the whole thing, although we probably could stand it in our family. I'm going to use most of it though. That's about right. So show all that garlic. That may be a lot of garlic. I mean, you have to season it to taste for yourself. So we're going to cook this up and we'll be right back. Okay. Alright, he's going to now that this has had a chance to brown a little bit on the pan, on the bottom of the pan, now he's going to use, it's called a mix and chop from the Pampered Chef. Are you even showing that? And he's going to mix it together. Just show a little bit of that. And meanwhile, I'm still cooking garlic and onions over here. And the kitchen smells heavenly. Make sure and now he's going to continue mixing this up. This is the best tool ever for this type of thing, for ground meats and things like that. And then quickly show in here in the pot. So in here I've added all my seasonings. It's kind of a personal choice. It's okay, relax. I'm going to add this black pepper, but the seasonings that I showed is what I use in here. And that white stuff, it's a little bit of sugar. Tomatoes are super tart, and you put a little sugar to balance it out, about a tablespoon of sugar. Now I'm going to pack in some black pepper. So I didn't really show the seasoning because it's kind of to taste, but I use quite a bit of Mrs. Dash, quite a bit of Italian seasonings. As you can see, it's kind of covered the top of it. I haven't stirred it yet. But again, it's kind of to taste, so I didn't really want to show that. My onions and my garlic are cooked together nicely. The onions are nice and translucent, so they're perfect. So now I'm going to add my garlic and onions to my sauce. But I'm not gonna take it all out. I'm gonna leave some of it in the pan for cooking the ground beef. About a little bit less. About that much. I'll leave in the pan. It's just to season up the ground beef, which I'm now gonna add. And I forgot to show you one of the seasonings for the spaghetti, and I season every layer. So this is the ground beef. I'm going to season with a little Lawry's, like so. Cracked black pepper. And some fennel. And this actually, you can actually trick people into thinking it's sausage by just how much fennel that you use. And then we'll let that kind of start to brown, and then we'll use the mix and chop on it like we did on the sausage, which is cooking away. And we are making progress. I'm going to stir my sauce. And then we'll let that kind of start to simmer. And you see how just that plain old ragu now is something special? Say hi, Pepper. He's like, what it is, what it do. My name is Pepper. How about you? Hey, I made a rhyme. Come here, old lady. Oh, God. Come here, old lady. Come here, old lady. That's the only way she'll come out of her bed. This is Precious. Oh, they met them before, didn't they?
Yeah.
Say, this is Precious. Get low so they can see their little faces.
I'm not too close. They're dirty.
Alright, they're fine. Anybody who owns a flat-faced dog knows they love eye boogers and dirt. Okay, back to spaghetti. Now, as you can see, the water has come to a rolling boil. So now we're going to season up our pasta water, cook our noodles. I'm telling you, this is so quick. It's taking longer because I'm showing a lot of things, but it's super quick. Alright, give a nice handful of, you have to season the pasta water. Just drop it. Stop trying to be fancy. Get a little bit more, please. Thank you. and we're going to use some olive oil. This is just so the noodles don't stick. Perfect. What are you laughing at? And now he's going to drop the pasta in there. Okay. Meanwhile, this is the ground beef, all nice and cooked. And, whoa. And then this is the, are you showing it? Okay, this is the sausage. So this is cooked. This is cooked. Now I'm going to add it to the sauce. This is the ground beef, all nice and cooked. Try to get every bit of it in there. Oh, some uncooked garlic right there. Nice. Put that down. And then the sausage. That pan is super heavy. Ow. Nice onion on the knuckle. And as you can see, the sauce gets pretty darn chunky. Now I'm going to stir all this together. And there you have a nice meaty sauce that got doctored up from a plain old jar of Ragu. And then once it's all, the noodles are cooked, we drain it. We drain the noodles, then we mix it all together. We don't do that, have the noodles on the bottom and then sauce on top, corniness. We just mix it all together. So, I'm begging you. Now he's going to add the noodles to the sauce. Is this how you normally do it?
Yeah.
I let him do the mixing. Alright, once he gets that mix, I'll be right back. Okay, there you go. Just mixing it up. And like I said earlier, this is a double portion of spaghetti because my daughter is going to take them back to her college with her. Because she's not spoiled or nothing. Sometimes, in fact, I'm going to turn it on. Sometimes I cook the spaghetti and I freeze it and we mail it to her. Just saying. Let's get close. Yeah, turn that light on a bit. The upper light. See if that helps. It's a little dark. Well, not much, but anyway, there you have it. Amateurs at this. Anyway, that's my spaghetti. If you have any questions, let me know. I will I will add the ingredients and the directions below. Like I said, the seasoning is going to be kind of just, you have to decide on for yourself and for your family, or for yourself, if you just cook for one, how much you want certain flavors. But this is my spaghetti. I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching.